All set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying with Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They send the tight end in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running with Walker again. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, Darnold. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. Finds a big lane. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And off to Walker from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, when they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Tight end motioning right. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Darnold. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd and goal, Darnold. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Trevor Etienne to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. He's going to tuck it and run. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Young hangs on to it. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for it here with Hubbard. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That throw behind his intended target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Walker now from the gun. Pickup of 2 here, and it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down, Seahawks.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Has a lane inside the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Walker can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Panthers nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They run again with Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Counterplay, Hubbard. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Young working from the gun. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Young's going to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
They'll run for it, Hubbard. And this run's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs. And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying with Walker. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Arnold hit and he fumbles it. Panthers pick this one up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Recovered by the Panthers.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Hubbard again, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard Stomped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. They send a man in motion. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Up the middle, Hubbard. Gets to space right side. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Young hangs on to it. The pitch to Dowdle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the first half. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Panthers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Toss play. This is Walker. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 13. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Hubbard quick on the draw. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
2nd and 6 now. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
30-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. McMillan coming in motion right. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's going to be stopped about a half-second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Running back sent in motion left. 3rd down run by Hubbard. Jukes one defender. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Another Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Fitzgerald sends this through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. They'll need some unlikely magic here if they want to find points before halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dowdle now to return it. Escapes a defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Racing down the left side to the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Here's a give to Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and long for him here. Force that to his right. They'll make a big for it up. And goes out. Young lost it. They pick it up. Time to push for that marker. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
It's 4th down.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return coming here from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. Cup on the slant. And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Walker on 2nd. Oh, he loses the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On 3rd down, Walker. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. They get 35 out of that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Darnold with it on 3rd and short. A throw right side, finds Cup. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dowdle now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's out to end a nice little run there, but I don't think he's going to get to keep the yardage. That penalty flag might wipe this away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The Panthers set to take the field, and they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Out of the gun, Young. Oh, he's going to run for it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Counterplay, Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They run again with Hubbard. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Seahawks offense running out now. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Walker on first down. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punt team on the field. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Hubbard again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 15. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
And the Seahawks with a dime look defensively, 3rd down. Young looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Caught the motion man left. And off to Walker from the gun. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Staying with Walker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Carolina offense headed out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
It's Hubbard off the option. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Young to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Seahawks with 6 DBs out there. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, now the on. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold completed over the middle. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm. Don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They've got 1st down from the 31. Walker now from the gun. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. He keeps this one himself. They'll pitch it to Charbonnet. And he'll go down here at the 16. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now an inside give to Walker. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This time it's a passing play. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Here's Darnold. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Now we get to Charbonnet coming right. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dowdle now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Panther offense headed out to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Young throwing here. That's complete. Sanders has got it out right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. He keeps it and takes off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. He's keeping it again. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Young to throw it. Complete to Tremble. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that 1st.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. To the air yet again. Young. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Move a quick bounce out wide. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
33-yard line.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Short side option here. He's running left. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Charlotte.